Well, joining me on the phone right now is Colin Young, who is the current coach of Berwick Rugby Club. And, of course, it's been a fantastic season for you, Colin.
Yes, it has, Stuart. Obviously, after last season getting relegated, so our aim this year was to just bounce straight back up. And fortunately, we've done that with the same squad as last year that was relegated. We've managed to go virtually unbeaten all season. Unfortunately, we lost the 2 games against Dalkeith, who went up as deserved champions, in my opinion. But the boys have worked hard and to get to the stage where we are now, and obviously still playing competitive 15s with the potential of a cup final.
Now, one of the things I can instantly hear from you is the loyalty at the club. These are the same guys that came down last year and the same guys who have stayed to get you back up, and that's a fantastic thing.
Oh, definitely. The players have been very, very loyal to the club this season. It would have been so easy, as probably we've seen in the past, that 1 or 2 guys get maybe approached by different clubs and they're tempted to go away to play the more attractive rugby. But no, I can only tip my hat off to the squad that stayed here, and they've worked hard. Aim of the season was to, like I said, to get back up first and foremost, and then after we got the promotion, our aim was to be a Murrayfield final. But like I say, unfortunately, it's not at Murrayfield, but it's still a Scottish Cup final that we're aiming for. Stuart.
Obviously, you've been at the club since a little boy, probably. You've seen the good times, you've seen the bad times. How difficult has it been to actually turn everything round? I mean, as I say, the last couple of years have been very difficult for the club, and it's a very, very famous, very proud club. But now it seems you're on the way back.
It's not been difficult at all, Stuart, because like you said there, the boys have been really, really loyal to the club. And to be fair, the aim of the season when I sat down with Owen, where I had team manager, was first and foremost, if we get the guys fit so they can be able to play 80 minutes of rugby, we knew fine well the potential in the boys was there. My job was just bringing that out and bringing the belief out of them. And anybody that's probably watched us this year have probably seen the vast improvement from last year to this year. And it's just a simple game plan we've done, nice and structured, but the boys are fit and we've got gas to burn in the backs, and the amount of tries our wingers and fullbacks and outside centres scored this season, it must be close to 50 tries between the 4 of them.
That's fantastic. And of course, they've got tremendous respect for you as a player and as a coach, because obviously the fact your history with Berwick Rugby Club and the dedication that you've put in as a player and now as a coach as well, you're the sort of person that the players want to play for.
Well, like I said to them at the beginning of the season, guys, I want you to go out there. I want you to enjoy rugby. What will be, will be. I'm just there to pull you together, and hopefully you can go out and enjoy the rugby. Yeah, I've heard the comments that the guys look up to us and respect us, which is fantastic, but you need to respect your coach. End of the day, all my coaches I've ever had in club rugby, I've had the utmost respect to them, and I still speak to them now, to be fair. And I'll rack brains and pick ideas off them and things like that. But yeah, I don't want the plaudits really for what the boys have done. I've just been like a father figure to them, really, to be fair, because some of these guys are only 20-year-old, and as I say, it's just getting them along, getting them enjoying their rugby again. And unfortunately, they probably didn't enjoy their rugby last season, and it's all about playing with a smile on your face, and I think that's what we've done this year with myself and Owen. Just made it as enjoyable as we possibly can, and getting guys along to training. Last year we were scratching around with 8 and 10 guys at training. This year we're talking 22, 23 guys, with everybody training tonight that's travelling tomorrow.
Now, of course, it's Caithness. It's a long, long way away.
We believe that some of our fans are actually just travelling up in cars. We've not put an extra bus on, but there's a lot of people travelling up on the Friday night, staying in Inverness. That's where we're staying as well, and then making the journey up on the Saturday. They're taking their wives and things like that up, and I think there's about probably 30 guys that's travelling up. Like I say, we didn't put the extra bus on because they've done it all off their own back, and got to thank them guys for that, because these guys have been loyal supporters to the club, not just this year, just over my playing career at the club. So to see these guys on the sideline, it's fantastic. And like I say, hopefully the 30 guys that's travelling up will scream the Caithness supporters.
Now, of course, it's because you won the Borders Regional Shield that you're actually in this position as Border Shield champions, going up to meet Caithness. And of course, the winners go to the final. So, I mean, it doesn't come any bigger than that. But what must be really satisfying from your perspective is that you beat the East 1 clubs in the area, in the Borders, and that must have given you a lot of satisfaction.
Yeah, it did, Stuart. And beat them convincingly as well. And I don't want to be blowing my own trumpet on this, but, you know, like you say there, they're all teams above us. So we've said to the guys, you know, we've got nothing to fear at all next season. You know, we went up to Langham a year ago, and we just scraped a victory by 2 points, where Neil Cubban had an attempt of a drop goal at the last play of the game, and well, I thought it was over, but it was just narrowly wide. And then a year later, to go up to Langham and put 80 points past Langham at their own ground was very pleasing. The boys played really, really well that day, and likewise at Hoy Quins. And then, well, we beat Duns and Hoy Glendine at home, and unfortunately we didn't get to play Ulster on Saturday past.
So it's a long, long trip up north, of course, to Caithness. Is it a team that Berwick have played before?
Yes, I think it was about 4 years ago we travelled up there, Stuart, and we travelled all the way to Caithness that time, and what we found from that experience was on the Saturday morning it was a little bit boring hanging around Caithness on a Saturday morning, so we're making a shorter journey to Inverness, and then so we've got a little bit of a journey on the Saturday morning. But yeah, we played them, like I say, 4 years ago, I think it was, and we beat them quite convincingly up there, but that counts for nothing now. 4 years down the line, it's a different Berwick team, and no doubt it'll be a different Caithness team. But
plenty of confidence within the camp.
Yeah, well, as I say, we are going up there confident, but not overconfident. And like I just said to the guys, if we go out there on Saturday, and play to our potential, I've got no fears. Them guys should have no fears. What will be disappointing is if we don't play to our potential and come off saying if buts and maybes. If we go out there, give our all, and if we lose, I'll shake their hands and say, well done, good luck to you in the final. If we win, we'll have a good shot at the Shield final.
So the double is already secured, in terms of promotion, in terms of winning the RBS Shield this year, but you'd love to make that a triple.
Without a shadow of a doubt, like I said to the guys as well tonight, it was 10 years ago since Berwick was at a Murrayfield final. It's been too long in my eyes. We're a club that have ambition, and the treble would be the real icing on the cake this year, Stuart. And it's what the guys deserve. Like I said before, we've been out there training Tuesday, Thursdays. The hiring of the AstroTurf at the local sports centre in the winter months has helped us big time, because we've been able to keep the momentum going. Our fitness was fantastic. So we've just constantly kept the ball rolling, giving the guys different ideas, getting into local gyms and doing some different kind of fitness things and one thing and another. It's just kept everything ticking over nicely, and hopefully we can tick it over with the Shield in our hands.
Well, let's hope so. Fingers crossed. We've all got a very soft spot for Berwick.
Yep.
There's a lot of characters in there, and a lot of people that put their heart and soul and play for the jersey, and that's always appreciated. And of course,
definitely,
as you know yourself, for being involved with Borders Rugby, it doesn't matter what team is playing. At the end of the day, the other 16 in the area are actually going to get behind Berwick and St Boswell's and Gala, and let's hope we get all three over at Clyde for the final. That
would be fantastic, sure, if 3 border clubs could be representing in the final, like you say. And to me, it's not a Scottish final if there's not a Borders club up there, because the fans and the spectators that come from the Borders make it the day, in my opinion.
Excellent. Well, we wish you well on Saturday, and as we say, beyond that, let's bring back the Shield to the area.
Yeah, thanks, Stuart.